Okay, session one is here, so let's get started. The title of session one is an introduction to sociology. So we're going to spend some time in session one getting prepped for our course, our textbook work, and we're going to spend some time pursuing what exactly is sociology. So you're going to see this image in your session one section, and there's two people. They're standing above a shape and they're discussing what this shape is. So one of the people see the shape and say that is a number 6. The other person sees the shape and says that is a number 9. Who is right here? Who is wrong? And the image has the writing at the bottom that says, just because you're right does not mean I am wrong. You just haven't seen life from my side. And that is essentially what sociology is all about. It is not about figuring out who is right and wrong in their feelings about a particular topic, but it is about opening your mind to understand that people may feel differently because they are looking at things from a different viewpoint. It does not mean that you are right and they are wrong, or you are wrong and they are right. It just means people have had different experiences that have brought them to this point, and that's how they're analyzing this particular concept. So I hope that is a easier way for you to kind of figure out what we're going to dive into this week. For starters, the textbook reading and quizzes section for session 1 simply says you need to set up your Pearson Revel account. And so I'm going to show you how to do that before I explain to you what is sociology writing activity for this week. You will go up here in the top of your Moodle course to the textbook and course information section. And this is going to be where you come every week to access your textbook and quiz work. You are going to click on this link here, the textbook reading and quizzes access link, and that is going to take you to the beginning stages of what you need to be working on to get your account set up. All right, when you first click on that link, you may see something that looks like this. I'm going to show you 2 things that you may see. Depending upon your experience with Pearson, your computer may guide you in one direction or the other. All right, if you see something that looks like this and you already have a Pearson account, your information will be saved here. If you do have a Pearson account and you see information saved here, you can click sign in. Or if you do not have a Pearson account and there is nothing here, you will start with this create an account button here. The other thing that it might do is it might send you to a page that looks like this. If it does, that is fine, not a problem. You will click the courseware, and then down here in the bottom right hand corner, you will click this blue button that says access courseware. When you click that blue button, you are going to see a dashboard, essentially. It's not going to look exactly like mine because I have a few extra things, but you're going to look for this Soch link up here right beside this taxi cab. And when you click that link, that is going to take you into your Pearson Revel account. Now I'm going to move back to the Moodle page and show you there is also a how-to guide that I have posted that is going to walk you through with pictures and words accessing and setting up that link as well. So you will be able to watch my video that you're watching now, or you'll be able to look through these step-by-step directions for accessing the account as well. Now, the one thing that I will tell you is make sure that you have used your Nash Community College student email account. Make sure that when you are entering in that account that you are using your Nash Community College student email as your username as well. And you'll see all of those options when you are creating that account. For those of you that already have an account, your steps may be fewer here. Now, the one thing that I will also say is if you are doing this and something is not going right on your screen, please take a screenshot of what you are seeing and email me, and then let's you and I meet electronically via Google Meet, and let me help you see what's going on. Let me help you, walk you through some things. If I don't know how to help you, I can put you in touch with some IT help that can. But I'm showing you all of this because it is so important for you to make sure that you have gotten into this account as quickly as possible. We are going to want to make sure that you are in this account and you have all of your information in your account set up, because next week in session 2, we're going to get started with the textbook work. And so I need you to make sure that this is high priority for this particular session. All right, moving on. You are going to then complete the What is Sociology writing activity. Now, this assignment is going to take you to a new page, and you're going to click on this bright blue link, new window. All right, and this is going to tell you that you need to make a copy of this document, and that is exactly what you're going to do. You're going to click on this blue Make a Copy, and that is going to open up a copy for you to write in or type in your Google Drive. So just a point of reminder here, make sure that you are logged into your Nash Community College student email account and Google Drive before you do this. That way, this assignment is saved into your Google Drive. And do not download this as any other item and type into it. Make sure that it is done in Google Drive, and that is on purpose because Google Drive keeps a track of when you do your work. So if we have an issue with submitting, I can go back and see that you did in fact do your work before the deadline. All right, so here are the directions. You are going to watch the 3 videos linked in number 1, and then you are going to work on this chart that is provided. Number 3 asks you to go back, or tells you that you can go into your textbook and find section 1.7. That may be something that you want to do once you get your Pearson Revel account set up. All of those videos and that section in the textbook will give you all of the information that you need in order to complete this particular chart. So essentially what you're doing is you're going to take a deep dive into the 3 main theories of sociology, and you're going to reiterate for me what you have learned thus far. You are going to learn that information by watching those 3 videos linked in number 1 and reading the section in your textbook 1.7. So this is essentially a chart that you will fill out, and you are welcome to use bullets here. If you want to just put some bullets in with your answers, you do not have to write incomplete sentences for this particular chart. And you're going to see some of this kind of overlapping. So it's okay if some of your answers seem similar. For example, this theory focuses on and main concepts of this theory. I've done this on purpose to kind of guide your thinking and ask you questions in multiple ways, just to kind of pull out as much information from your learning about these theories as possible. So you are going to add your information in. You'll see this is in chart form, so everything in the structural functionalism column is all about structural functionalism. Same thing, conflict theory, we're moving down the chart. All right. I want to bring up the images that help me remember this theory. So what you're going to do is you're going to think about images that pertain to this theory as you're completing this chart. Do not go Google structural functionalism and put in an image that comes up from Google that says structural functionalism. That's not what I'm looking for here. That's not going to earn points. think about what structural functionalism means or what conflict theory means and find a photo that goes along with that thought process. We're going to cover some key vocabulary and ask, if you were going to tell somebody about this theory, what would you say? And then questions. So you cannot skip this section at the end. Of course, you're going to have some questions. This is new information to you, and I'm just curious as to what you've learned thus far and what you're wondering about with that theory. All right, when you are done with this particular assignment, you are going to submit it right here in Moodle. Now, my submission page looks different from yours because I'm an instructor, but you will have a submission box here in the middle of the screen. You have an option to submit straight through your Google Drive or to download your assignment and drag it and drop it. I'm always going to suggest that you submit through your Google Drive because you are required to do the assignment in Google Docs. It is just best that you just submit it straight through to your to Moodle through your Google Drive. If you have never taken an online class before and you want some help walking through how to do this, 2 options. I'm always an option for you. However, if I cannot help you exactly when you need it, you are welcome to come to the Digital Teaching and Learning Lab on our campus. Nash Community College offers that as a service, and there is a fantastic set of people that work in there that know all about online classes, and they can walk you through any and everything as it pertains to Moodle and Google Drive. That is located inside of the English studio, which is on the 2nd floor of Building D. So if you're here on campus and you need some help, that would be a perfect option for you. If not, shoot me an email and say, hey, Miss Guy, I would like you to help me make sure that this gets submitted. As long as you're not waiting until the last moment and the last day, you and I can absolutely work out a time to meet so I can help you get everything submitted. And I'm always going to suggest that you work on this assignment well in advance. That way, when you are submitting, if you have an issue, we actually do have time to go chit-chat, look at what's going on, and figure out the problem before the deadline rolls around. All right. I hope that you are excited about getting this session 1 complete. And if you have any questions as you are moving through session 1, just send me an email. I am here to help you, and the only way that I'm going to know you need help is if you send me an email and let me know. If I do not hear from you, I'm going to assume that you know exactly what you are doing and everything is good to go in your world. Other than that, y'all have a fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing your session 1 activity turned in soon.